In today's hyper-connected world, we're more visible than ever before. Our lives are on display for everyone to see, and with that visibility comes a burden. The burden of judgment, expectations, and often negativity. But what if I told you that the most powerful transformation you could undergo starts with disappearing? Not in the literal sense, but by stepping away from the noise, retreating into the shadows, and working on yourself in secret. In this video, we'll explore the profound power of disappearing, the historical roots of this idea, and how it can lead to your ultimate transformation. We'll dive into cultural evolution, the impact of group dynamics, the significance of patterns in our lives, and how the problem often lies not with people, but with the patterns we fall into. Let's get started. Asterisk. The historical context of disappearing and transformation. History is full of examples where individuals chose solitude as a path to greatness. Take the ancient Greek philosopher Diogenes, who rejected societal norms and lived in a barrel to challenge the status quo, or the monks of various cultures who retreated into monasteries, embracing silence and solitude to achieve spiritual enlightenment. These individuals understood something crucial, that to truly change, sometimes you need to step away from the world. In Japan, the concept of kakuremino, a magical cloak that allows the wearer to become invisible, symbolizes the idea of retreating from society to grow and evolve. Even in modern times, we see this pattern with great thinkers, artists, and innovators who often work in isolation before emerging with groundbreaking ideas. This historical context shows us that disappearing isn't about hiding. It's about creating space for transformation. It's about cutting off external influences and focusing entirely on your growth, free from judgment and expectation.
Hello, everyone. First and foremost, I want to say thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Your support means the world to me. I also want to use this opportunity to encourage all of you to share this channel with as many people as possible. Why? Because sharing is caring. This channel is dedicated to helping people improve their happiness and well-being, and we all know the power of communication. So by sharing this channel, you are not only helping your friends, family, and colleagues, but you're also helping us to grow and reach more people. Together, we can create a community of happy, resilient, and highly productive people, and that's a win-win situation for everyone. So let's spread the word and make a positive impact. Thank you again for watching, and please do not forget to hit the share button and have a great day. Now, let's go back to this important video.
The cultural evolution and the pressure to conform. As humans, we've evolved to live in groups, and with that comes a deep-seated desire to fit in. Our ancestors relied on the group for survival. Strength in numbers meant safety from predators, access to resources, and the continuation of the species. Over time, this has ingrained in us a fear of standing out, of being different, and most importantly, a fear of rejection. But in today's world, where social media dictates much of our social interaction, this desire to conform can become toxic. We're bombarded with curated images of perfection, leading us to compare ourselves to others constantly. This comparison often stifles our individuality, forcing us into patterns of behavior that align with societal expectations rather than our true selves. Cultural evolution has made us highly sensitive to the opinions of others, but here's the thing. True happiness and personal growth come from breaking away from the herd. To transform, you need to disconnect from these external pressures and focus on what truly matters, your own opinion of yourself. The role of individual behavior and group dynamics. Individual behavior is heavily influenced by group dynamics. Psychologists have long studied how the group can dictate our actions, often leading us to make decisions that don't align with our values. The famous Asch conformity experiments in the 1950s demonstrated how people would agree with the majority opinion, even when it was clearly wrong, just to avoid standing out. This behavior isn't just limited to simple decisions, it permeates our lives. We choose careers, relationships, and lifestyles based on what society deems acceptable, not necessarily what makes us happy. The group's influence is powerful, but to transform, you must learn to resist it. Disappearing, stepping back from the group, gives you the space to reconnect with your true desires and values. It allows you to become less reactive to external pressures and more in tune with your internal compass. When you're no longer driven by the need to fit in, you can start making decisions that are truly aligned with who you want to become. The importance of patterns and why they're the real problem. In life, patterns dictate much of what we do. We wake up, go to work, interact with the same people, and repeat. These patterns are comfortable. They provide a sense of security, but they can also be limiting. The problem isn't the people in your life. It's the patterns you've fallen into. Consider this. The brain loves patterns because they reduce cognitive load. When you're in a pattern, you don't have to think as much. Everything becomes automatic. But this also means you stop growing. To transform, you need to disrupt these patterns, and that often requires a radical change, like disappearing. By stepping away from your usual environment, you force your brain to adapt, to think differently, and to create new pathways. This disruption is where true transformation begins. It's not the people around you who are holding you back. It's the patterns you've developed with them. Break the pattern and you'll find yourself on a new path, one that leads to growth and personal evolution. Alternatives for change and the power of disappearing. So how do you break these patterns and truly transform? The first step is to disappear, not in the literal sense, but by withdrawing from the external influences that dictate your life. Here's how you can do it. 1. Control your narrative. Stop sharing your plans and progress with others. Keep your goals close to your chest and focus on executing them without external input. This reduces the pressure to conform and allows you to stay true to your vision. 2. Reprogram your mind. Start caring only about your own opinion. Ask yourself, would I be proud of this? And let that be your guiding question. By shifting your focus inward, you become the master of your own destiny. 3. Embrace solitude. Use your time in the shadows to reflect, learn, and grow. This is your opportunity to develop new skills, build new habits, and transform into the person you've always wanted to be. Remember, the world doesn't need to see your progress until you're ready to show it. 4. Change your environment. Sometimes the best way to break a pattern is to change your environment entirely. Move to a new city, start fresh in a new job, or even just rearrange your living space. These changes can help you break free from old habits and start new, more positive ones. 5. Find peace in the process. The goal isn't just to disappear and reappear as a new person. The goal is to find happiness and fulfillment in the process of transformation itself. As you grow and evolve, you'll find that the need for external validation fades and you'll start to enjoy the journey, not just the destination. When you emerge from the shadows, you'll be a different person, stronger, wiser, and more aligned with your true self. But here's the thing. By the time you reappear, you might realize that you don't need to show the world who you've become. The journey itself will have brought you a sense of peace and fulfillment that no external validation can match. So, if you're ready to take control of your life, to break free from the patterns that hold you back, and to transform into the person you were always meant to be, start by disappearing. Step into the shadows, focus on your growth, and when you're ready, you'll emerge as a new version of yourself. If you found this video insightful, be sure to hit that like button. Follow our channel for more content like this, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and don't forget to subscribe to stay updated on our latest videos. Until next time, keep pushing towards your goals, and remember, the only opinion that truly matters is your own. Thanks for watching. If you're ready to continue your journey of transformation, check out the videos on your screen now. Each one is packed with insights and strategies to help you crush your goals and live your best life. See you in the next video.